You bum. All right, guys, I'm gonna be walking. Let me see if I got some mail. No mail. From your bitch. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Trevino. Mr. Cali Burrito. Mr. Cali Burrito. And salsa chips. Yo, Trevino's be eating Cali burritos and salsa chips. Oh my goodness. Bro. Bro's been eating a bag of salsa chips a day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The salsa chips. Hey yo, you need to throw them you need to throw them shoes away, bro. Don't make another video you wearing them dusty ass shoes. Nah, bro. Those are for sure employees that work at McDonald's sneakers. For sure. The non-slips. You got some non-slips. He said they're not even a year. Nah, bro. Them shits is beat. Those are some non-slips. You wear them shoes when you're in like an oily kitchen so you don't slip. That's what that is. That's what, yo, you wearing them, yo, you know how old them Vans are? Them Vans, I got those Vans in 2018, and I still have them. You're funny. Yo, you know what you need to do, in all seriousness? You need to hit that back squat. Y'all need to stop messing with the damn Smith machine. You need to hit that back squat. That's what you need to do. Hit some back squats, some snatches, some heavy deadlifts, some front squats, pistols. You gotta do all the hard shit. You gotta stay away from the machine unless you're trying to become a bodybuilder. If you're not trying to be a bodybuilder or you're not trying to perform on stage, you should not really be doing machines unless you have like an injury. You feel me? I deadlifted 325, another back squat this weekend. That's what you should be doing. You should be doing the back squats because that's gonna give you the best bang for your buck. And honestly, if you just did back squats and that's all you did, you will have a pretty amazing physique. If you just did back squats, you will have an athletic physique. You see that 5-5 leg press for 6 reps. Bruh, not the leg press. Not the leg press. Bruh. Not the leg press. That's funny. Then more than half. Bro, you're gonna get kicked out. You're gonna get kicked out of Planet Fitness, bro. You're gonna get kicked out lifting all that weight and slamming all that weight. You're gonna get kicked out, bro. I'm telling you. They're gonna kick you out. They're gonna revoke your membership. They're gonna throw your shoes on the roof of the facility. I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna take your shoes and they're gonna roof them. They're gonna throw your Asics on top of the roof. And then you won't be able to get it. That's what they're gonna do. Bro, dude, that shoe thing is hilarious, bro. When he was working out, that's the only thing I could see. That's the only thing I could see. Was the shoes. Got 41 people in here. I need 41 likes. I have 41 people in here. I need 41 likes. And I need you guys to get active in the chat. I need the chat to start communicating in the chat. Don't be coming in here and not saying anything to anybody. Bro, that's weird. Where are you going, bro? I have to do this walk. I gotta do this walk. I have to do a 45-minute walk. I gotta do this 5. Yo, I have 11, hold on. I have 11 people in here. I need 11 likes so you can help me out with the algorithm so they can push this live out. I need 11 likes, guys. You are limping. Dude, I'm limping. Right. You're gonna be limping pretty soon. You keep trying to leg press the whole gym, you're gonna be limping. And then you're gonna be doing music videos in a wheelchair. Yo, honestly, when I was in California, I was at a 24-hour fitness and a dude was leg pressing like all this weight in the gym, similar to you. And he he dislocated his back, or he did something to his back to where I was deadlifting and he had to call out to me and was like, hey bro, I need you to call the ambulance. I was like, what, are you serious? He's like, yeah, bro, I'm so serious right now. He's like, I think I broke my back. And sure enough, the ambulance had to come and like drag him out of there. He was leg pressing all that damn weight. That's what he was doing, bro. He calling out for help, damn. I'm telling you. He like whispered to me, he's like, hey, bro. He's like, I need you to do me a favor. I was like, what? He was like, I need you to call the ambulance right now. I'm like, I almost started laughing. He said, I dislocated. Can you massage it? Yo, here we go, Riggs, Mr. Riggs. Yo, Trevino, this is the dude we thought you were. We thought you were Riggs. Trevino, we thought you were Riggs. Riggs and Trevino are brothers. He's probably hitting 2 reps. People who do a lot of max out reps like that. I don't know. Probably was. But anyways, the back squat. That's I don't back squat no more because it's just too much stress on my joints. But that's like one of the exercises that gives you like the most bang for your buck, dude. If you could just like heavy back squat once a week, you'll build a ton of muscle, like full body muscle. Full body. To max out, at least I go heavy, but with 4 reps. Nah, bro. There was back squat, front squats, and then trap bar, and then regular deadlifts, and then if you got like the bench press, but the legs is where it's at. No, he said no back squat, this is back shots. This guy. Anyways, bruh, didn't you upload another video? Where's the video at? No way, yo, y'all just got a trap bar deadlift in Planet Fitness? Bruh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think the first time I discovered that tool was like in 2007. Oh, shit. 16, 17 maybe? But what's good about the trap bar deadlifts is that it builds like your shoulders and like your chest. Obviously your full body, but it's underappreciated tool for like building the upper body. Like you could build like a nice chest and shoulders just with doing trap bar deadlifts. If you have it at your disposal. Bruh, not the Planet Fitness, bro. I just seen a commercial with Planet Fitness. It's like $1 a year. Nobody's going to Planet Fitness, bro. Planet Fitness is full of the machines and cardio machines and full of old people and teenagers. Go walk outside or something, looks like you're having yard time. In prison with no windows. Bro, it's too cold to walk outside. Look, if I want to walk outside, I just hit this door. You feel me? Let me make sure this damn door is closed, because we just got robbed the other day. Our mailbox just got robbed. But that's... Yo, it's still snowing, bro. It's cold as hell out here, bro. Grass on the street. There's no grass on the street. We just got robbed the other day. Our mailbox just got robbed the other day, chat. Like a bunch of porch pirates. Or a bunch of porch pirates. Edgar, I totaled my car today, no cap. About to Instagram you. Bro, see, that's what you get for being a bad person. It's what you get for being a bad person. You totaled your car, and when you totaled your car, your shoes went flying. your Asics went flying in the head-on collision. It's crazy. That's crazy. Your shoes went flying in the car crash. You lost your do-rag and your wave cap as well. BMW gone rib. Gone. He said it's gone, the BMW. He had a BMW. That was my first car too. I had a BMW 325i. My first car, I was like 19. My first car, I was so happy because it was like a souped up BMW. I was over here riding around like a hothead. I had no driver's license, no insurance, just driving, just happy to be driving. And some drunk Mexicans ran the light and hit me at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was, oh, dude, bad day. Yo, I didn't tell you this story. I remember I had a BMW M3 before I had the Subaru STI. I had a BMW M3 that I was gonna trade. I was literally, chat, this is how, like, when you're not walking with God, bad things just happen to you. So I had the BMW M3, and I was trying to trade it in to get the STI, and I was at the bank about to get the check, right? Soon as I leave the bank, get in the car, driving off to go trade the car, some dude that's in a parking spot backs out and hits me and fucks up my door. Literally, like, they back out and hit me and fuck up my whole door, dude. Couldn't even trade the car until I got the shit fixed. Talk about bad luck. As soon as got the check in hand, about to trade the car, somebody hits me. Shit like that, dude. That's like super bad luck. Super bad luck. Dude, I had a homie in the car who was laughing at me. He thought that shit was hilarious. I was so pissed, dude. And the lady's excuse was, because she has sensors in her car, is that she didn't look behind her because her sensors didn't go off. That's crazy. That's what she said. He said car insurance, registration, and monthly payment is so expensive in Texas. I'm in that boat too. I had to drive away today. Wait, you did not drive away today. You hit somebody and you drove away? Hey, yo, call the cops on Trevino, chat. Call the cops in Trevino. He lives in Dallas, Texas. That's crazy. He didn't hit the hit and run. He didn't hit the hit and run in the Asics. That's crazy. You did not hit, that's crazy. You did a hit and run today, bro? Yo. People like die over that. You need to chill. If you were in Chicago and you did that shit, you probably would have lost your life, to be honest. People don't play that shit. People do not play that. It's a long story. I got hit by two people. Then I ended up hitting someone. I left the scene to catch someone, but ended up leaving the other person behind. Yo. So your car's messed up right now. So you're riding around a dented soda can. So your car looks like a dented soda can. That's what you're saying. Yo, that is crazy. Trevino got scared and left the scene and waited. Yo, I can't believe he did that. Dented soda can, I'd rather have that. Nah, bruh. You for sure ain't getting no type of coochie. You ain't getting no type of coochie. You're riding around in a dented soda can. Nor should you be looking for coochie anyways, but you definitely is not getting no cheeks. You for sure. Can't even open the door up in the hood. It's crunched. Bro, that's crazy. Damn, see what you get for being a bad person? See what you get for being a bad person? It's crazy. That's what you get for being a bad person. It's only been 17 minutes, but I need to walk for 45. Says the guy who didn't buy his girlfriend Christmas gifts. What? Because I don't believe in Christmas. What do you mean? That's like some secular world view type stuff. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in all these holidays. You know what's funny? Christmas came, and Christmas is really for people who live in the world to jog the economy. They want people to spend all this money so they could jog the economy. After Christmas ended, I went to Walmart, and it was already Valentine's Day. I'm like, wow, like, damn. Now Christmas came. Now I go to Walmart, I had to buy my girl something for Valentine's Day. And it's really all tactics to keep the economy going. Like, you don't need none of that shit. Fuck am I buying you something for Christmas? Going to hell, Christmas is about... What? Going to hell. See, here we go. See what he does? See what Trevino does? He spins my words. We're talking about buying gifts. That's what we're talking about. See what Trevino, the spin master of the world. You know what? We need to buy Trevino a pair of new shoes and a new car. That's what we need to. We need to start a GoFundMe page for Trevino. Send them some new shoes, so he can have some better stability when he's doing back shots. When he's doing back shots in ASICs. Yo. Bro, the jacket is piff though. You see the gear, bro, the jacket is piff. Jacket is piff. He says, please, guys, don't buy me a Subaru. I'd rather walk. Bro. Walk where you're going to be walking. You have no job. Where are you walking to? Y'all done with the snow? Nope. We're not done with the snow. It's cold, super cold over here. Super cold over here. Yo, honestly, all I wear is like Nike or Jordan, same shit. Nike or like Lululemon. I don't really like Lululemon. Like, I like it, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I feel a bit too weird wearing Lululemon. I feel like Lululemon, I know it's for everybody, but it feels like more for like yogis, people who are into yoga. And I'm not into yoga at all. Even though I used to practice yoga for like 2 years straight, I used to practice, but I'm not into it at all anymore. Anymore. Oh, bro. I think I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna see how. Brother joined my 2016 program. Thinking, what? Why would I join your program? Yo, why would I join your program? You was hilarious. Tell me why would I join your program? Just give me a good reason why. A good reason why I need to join Sharina's program. Bro, you built like a Chipotle burrito. You built like a Chipotle burrito, bro. Or built like an all rice Chipotle burrito. Get up out of here, bro. All rice. Second, to learn how to curl. Why do I need to learn how to curl? That's like a useless exercise. Unless, like, that's like I do chin-ups or pull-ups or something like that if I want to work on my biceps. That's the problem with you guys. You guys do everything in isolation. That's why your body's messed up. You look like a mini fridge. You're built like a mini fridge. And it's just all bad. What you need to do is you need to go outside and run a marathon. That's what you need to do. You need to go run. Go outside. I know that place is boring. I have the garage right here. If I wanted to go outside, I'd go outside. It's just mad cold. It's like 30 degrees outside. And I don't have the gear right now to go outside. Oh, shit. I don't have the gear right now. Feel me? Ooh. You feel me? This is what y'all need to be doing. Y'all need to be walking more. That's what y'all need to be doing. Why was Muwe saying Nana was in 350's car? I don't know. Hello. I don't know why he was saying that. She said she posted Snapchats of Nana. That's a lie. Who has Snapchat? Dude, Snapchat is for the pedophiles. Snapchat is for people, male strippers and pedophiles. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. I'm telling you, Snapchat is for the ass, titties, balls, and penises. Male strippers, dusty prostitutes, and cheap hoes. It's all over Snapchat. I don't know why, yo, Muwe's obsessed, yo. Muwe, you have to watch out with a person like Muwe, because Muwe is like, he has like an obsession. He has an obsession for girls he's never met before. That's weird, bro. You're not going to marry her. I'm going to marry whoever God tells me to marry. Having I been since 2016, Like I said, I'm gonna marry whoever God tells me to marry. You feel me? Yeah. I graduated in 2016. Bruh. Bruh. I got 20 more minutes. 350 not cutting it or what? Tell the chat guy advice. Tell the chat guy advice. You know what the advice is? The advice is find you a clean girl. Which I don't know if you're gonna listen to that, but I know when I was younger, they told me, get a girl who knows how to be clean. All right, and when you're young, you really don't know any better, right? Nor do you care. You're like, whatever. Until you get older and start living with a chick, and you realize how dirty she is, right? The dirty house, becomes a negative space. If your house is dirty, bro, and you have to go home, you have to see that shit every day. All your space is dirty. That right there is a red flag. And that right there will put you in a terrible mood. Dishes in the sink, toenail clippings on the floor, things like that, bro. And then you want to get you a girl that's gonna do things for you, right? Everybody wants the bad bitch, everybody. But if you could get a bad bitch and a girl who like truly cares about you, then you've won. Then you won. Regardless if the chick's a bum. If the chick's a bum and she really cares about you and she listens to what you say, as long as you're a righteous man and you have good sound judgment and she listens to you, that's a recipe for a wife. Does 350 clean up, or is that your job? Only your job? That's what? No, I'm just saying, you want to find you a clean girl. You asked for advice, and that's the advice I gave you. Clean in what way? I just told you, bro. I just told you but yeah, bro. Yo, and you have to get a girl, you have to get a girl that's gonna listen to you. That's another one. That's like you have to get a girl who's gonna become submissive to you, not in a way like you have to lord over her, but a girl who's gonna trust your advice and not gonna challenge you every time you say something, or nor is the girl gonna take control of the relationship. If that's the sign that the girl's a Jezebel. A Jezebel. 350 go to church. Why do you think you guys have to go to church to be saved? Last the question. Why do you guys think you guys have to go to church to be saved? Why do you guys think that? Bro, I got 15 more minutes, bro. I don't know if I got 15 more minutes. I'm already getting tired. Usually going to church brings you closer to God unless you do your own studies. Going to church, I don't know if it brings you closer to God. But I guess, I know in the Bible it does say whenever you see two or three 3 Christians, then I am there in the midst. Like, communion is definitely important, surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded. But going to church, you can still go to church and not be saved. Yeah, I watch a lot of interviews with like devils and warlocks, and they talk about they go to church. Witches and warlocks go to church, and they run amok inside the church because the church doesn't have power. You have to go to a church that has to the blessing of God and the power of God. And you have to really see the Holy Spirit move in that church. Go outside. Walking makes him tired. Bro, you know, when you say things, bro, you don't know how dumb you sound. You don't know how dumb you sound. You know, walking is is the best recovery tool for fat loss, lowering cortisol, lowering inflammation in the joint and cartilage, getting blood to circulate through your whole body, making you sleep better at night. Did you not know that? Did you not know that? It's walking an incline. No, walking an incline, all that does is raises the intensity of walking. Goofy. That's all it does. Cardio could also be used. Walking is cardio. Walking is cardio. It's called bliss cardio. Look it up. There's a reason why bodybuilders do it. They do so much walking because walking is one of the best fat burners that there is. It preserves muscle and preserves glycogen, and it burns fat oxidation. And it lowers cortisol. That's a big one. Cortisol is the stress hormone. And it relieves you of mental fatigue. Walking does so many things, but people think this because it's so, how you say, it's so like not intense that it can't possibly have an effect on the body. That's what they think. What? Drinking what? Creatine, drink some creatine. I do drink creatine. Yo, I got about 15 more minutes. Bro, it's too cold to be going outside, bro. It's too cold. Oh. Anyways, I was trying to tell your fat ass. I was trying to tell you, you got to do more walking. And you was like, oh, I don't have to do walking. I'm going to get weak. And it's okay. That's not true. It's not true. Drink some, He says, what? When I wrecked, I had weed on me and threw it out the window. This is why bad things are happening to you. This is why. Do you have a spirit that's following you? I'm telling you have a spirit that's following you, bro. You're still doing things that are not of God. And because when I was in the world and I was smoking weed, drinking, fornicating, watching pornography, bro, I wanted to do right, but somehow I always got the shit end of the stick. Bad things and misfortune will always pursue me. And it says in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, that misfortune pursues the sinner. So if you're constantly sinning, misfortune is right behind you. And even when you try to do good, you always end up in bad situations. Smoking weed is not God's creation. Don't forget, we live in a fallen world. This world is cursed. Why? Because I smoke weed, yes. You smoke weed because you're trying to get peace in the world. Only God could give you true peace. But you don't want to go to God because you're so in love with the certain lifestyle that you live. And for what? There's no benefit. Sin feels like freedom until you try to give it up. Try to give sin up and watch, you'll see how hard it is. And yet you're actually a slave, but you don't know that. Smoking weed doesn't make me a sinner, bro. Okay, it definitely does, bro. You're trying to find relief at the end of a blunt. Smoking weed makes you a sinner. What are you talking about? You're blind. You're so blind. What's up, man? Okay. If you think that, if you think that the God, did I just not, don't we live in a fallen world? Didn't God make poison ivy? God made poison ivy, you shouldn't go and suck it. You shouldn't be sucking on poison ivy. Bro, it's okay, bro. I understand. I understand. You're so in love with the lifestyle that you live that you don't want to come to God. I get it. I've been there, done that. Yo, I think the last time I smoked weed was in Colorado, bro, and I had a super bad trip. Super bad trip, bro. That's not of God. I had a super bad experience. Felt fear and stuff like that. He said, you're literally a Pharisee. I'm literally a Pharisee, guys, because I told Trevino to stop smoking weed because that's not of God. And he called me a Pharisee. You're funny, bro. You know they called Jesus a demon, right? Because he was healing people. And they said the only reason why you can heal people is because you're a demon. Imagine calling the creator, God, a demon. It's because you're blind. You have eyes that can see, but you can't see. You're blind, bro. Smoking weed doesn't make me of God or without God. Bro, you don't understand, but hopefully you come to the faith. Hopefully you come and just read the Bible. Read. Just like people who drink wine aren't sinners or non-sinners, you goofball. I'm the goofball, but I told you to stop smoking weed and you called me a Pharisee. Okay. Jesus help Edgar. Jesus need to help you. Jesus need to help you because you're the one getting in car wrecks. You're the one that's full of fear. Like I said, you said, if smoking weed doesn't make you a sinner, then why'd you throw the weed outside the car when you got in a wreck? Because you were scared. Because you knew that you was not supposed to have that shit on you. You got scared and you threw it. Think about that. You're doing something that's breaking the law. You know you're not supposed to have it on you, but yet you still have it on you. You're breaking the law and you're breaking God's law. Doesn't make you a sinner, but yet he had it on him. He threw it out the window because he got scared because he had it on him because he knew he had something that was illegal on him, so he threw it out. What are you talking about, bro? You got scared, bro. You have fear in your heart. How is that of God? And if that's and if it is of God, then you need to stand on it. Like, you know what? Smoking weed doesn't make me bad. So when the cops come for you and pull you over and put you in handcuffs, be like, yes, I'm smoking this weed and I have a pound in the trunk. And I stand on business because this God made this plant. Why don't you do that next time? Stand on business and stop cowarding away and stop throwing shit out the window then if God created it. When you get arrested next time, say, hey, God created this weed bush. I'm going to smoke this weed bush, officer. Boy, you are mixing things up, dumb. You know I'm not. You just don't understand. You can't comprehend. You can't comprehend. Get Trevino out of here, bro. Damn, they want you out of here, Trevino. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Yo, have you noticed, Trevino? Every time you come in the chat, people want you out. I'm telling you, bro, it's a spirit, bro. Everywhere you go, you're like a dead tree. You're a dead tree that when people look at it, they go, ill. This dead tree is good for nothing but burning. You're a tree that does not bear any fruit. You ever notice that? When you come into places, people just scatter. They get away from you. Why do you think that is? See, here we go. He's missing the point. He's missing the point. It's not that there's two people in the chat, but you've been coming to my chat for like 4 or 5 months straight. And every time you come to the chat, people want you gone. What does that say about Trevino? What does that say about you? People literally, when you come around, people get disgusted. I'm the only one that sit here and conversates with you. Everybody else wants you out. You see how he's ignoring the serious conversation? See how he's ignoring it and making jokes of it? The joke's on you, bro. The joke is on you. People, every time you come in here, people want your ass gone. If I leave, it's over. Bro, I just have 40 people in here. What are you talking about? And you, Trevino TC, does not feed me my blessings. All my blessings come from the Most High. Trevino just getting rage baited, yes. What are you talking about? Not all the name two people, and the thing is they think it's over. Even Jamaica thinks I'm funny. She does not think you're funny. She tagged me in a bunch of posts saying how weird you are. She tags me. Yasmin also tagged me saying you and Muwe are like disgusting people. What are you talking about? This is the thing, right? You guys are so in the world and you guys are so spiritually blind that you guys don't see this. And yo, I'm not even being funny. I'm kicking real game to you, dog. When you come to certain like spaces, people get mad that you're there. And we all known people in our lifetime, even because we all went to public schools, and there's certain people, when they come around, you're like, bro, why the fuck is this dude here? You're like, just seeing him, this makes me annoyed. That's a spiritual thing, bro. You have an unclean spirit, I'm telling you. You have an unclean spirit that's following you. Trevino's that guy. When you see him in public spaces, you're like, bro, why is this? I'm about to go and smack this dude. You're that dude. People just want to smack you up. He says, this man is mad because we cooked him every day. Bro, bro, your shoes are cooked. Your shoes are cooked. Your car is cooked. Your brain is cooked. Your lungs are cooked. If I leave, they're in here, just know that MR high and mighty. Who's that? MR. Yeah, what's up, Yasmin? Yasmin, see, bro, all my blessings don't come from you, dog. I'm trying to give Trevino game. I miss Trevino low key, Mr. High and Mighty. You could think that all you want. Anytime somebody gets corrected, they think, oh, you think you better than anybody. No, bro. I just told you the truth, and you didn't like the truth. And since you didn't like the truth, you have to call people names and things like that. You're that type of person. I haven't seen this guy in so long. I told you, Edgar. Bro, she does not miss you, bro. She misses your stupid antics. She does not miss Trevino. Trevino says that you missed him and that he's hilarious. And I was telling him, I was like, bro, every time you come to chat, people want you gone. And he doesn't believe me. He thinks people like him. He said Trevino lost his job, bro, was a mod. What's up, Thundercloud? This dude's a bum. Trevino's a bum. He got hit, his car got smashed in today, and his cats left him. This dude he literally did a hit and run today, chat. Who does that shit? That's like so wicked, bro. The God is gonna punish you for that. Trevino got in a car accident today and ran. He fled the scene. He threw weed out the window and fled the scene. That is wicked, bro. He said, Trevino's brain is built like, see, I told you, goofball, everything you said went out the window. But what is this guy about? Yo, Trevino, I don't know. Trevino's tweaking right now. He says, nothing, just watching murder drones. What? Not the murder drones. Trevino, he literally hit a whole family today in a car, and he fled the scene. While he was fleeing the scene, he threw a pound of weed out the window. Like, who, yo, that's wicked, bro. Yeah, I don't know what Trevino's on right now. He must be high. He has a real demon in him. He has a real demon in him. Hold on, I gotta stop the watch. Someone explain, talking out your ass. Mr. High and Mighty, but really a dummy. Yo. Trevino. So the context is, I told Trevino to stop smoking weed. And he was pretty much just saying, like, I can smoke weed and still serve God. Pretty much, that's what he said. And I was like, no, you can't. And then when I told him the truth, he got mad and didn't want to hear it. It's like, you ever see like a guy trying to get a girl's number in public? Like, he'll see like a bad bitch and be like, oh my God, she's bad, I'm about to get her number. And the moment he tries to approach her and like, hey, beautiful, what's your name? Can I get your number? She goes, no. And he gets in his feelings and gets hurt and goes, man, well, you ugly anyways. Trevino's basically being like that right now. That's what he's doing right now. He tried to get a bad bitch number. He got rejected, so he called the girl ugly. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And I was trying to coach him. I was trying to coach him through this situation, but he didn't want to listen. That's all it was. Hey, yo, Trevino, all them people that are making, because Trevino right now, he's making videos at Planet Fitness. And you know what's so funny? Is that the people that are commenting on the Trevino's videos are all scammers. They're trying to scam Trevino. I just gave you free game. All them people that are commenting under your videos right now, they're trying to scam you. I know Trevino, yes. Nah, bro, you're cooked. Trevino, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. They don't like you, bro. They do not like you. Yasmin, all right. Do you like Trevino? We're at the end. Do you like Trevino? Do you like when Trevino comes around? Is he more annoying than good? Bro, you're like super annoying, bro. I love how God works. You being a Pharisee, then Yasmin hops in and says, I miss, but no, that's not what happened. So, yeah, I like him. Bro, yo, she's she's two-faced too. She says, yeah, I like him. No, he's actually fun to be around. So I guess he is. So Yasmin and Trevino have a thing. Then you know what? Since he's so fun to be around, maybe y'all should like arrange some flights where y'all could go see each other. Y'all need to go see each other in person. Yo, I'm telling you, Yasmin's a 6'5" Dutchman, bro. She's a 6'5" Dutchman that walks with a cane and a limp. I wouldn't trust it. Hey, yo, Trevino, why don't you go and rearrange a flight to go see Yasmin? She said dead ass. I love seeing Pharisees get, okay. Suck it, Edgar. Bro, you better go get some new shoes. Hey, yo, Yasmin, go to Trevino's Instagram and go look at his workout videos. Anyways, I'm about to get off. I've been walking for about 45 minutes. I'll be back on tomorrow. All right, y'all.